Hey, kids! Your old pal Krusty's gonna teach you 5 new words.
You're not wrong about that.
From Dallas, Texas, number 55, Brian Broaddus.
Thank you very much, Lucis, for playing that. Thank you, Dawson. Thank you to Reliant as well. Thank you guys out there for being a part of this one today. My old team, the Green Bay Packers, playing my old team, the Dallas Cowboys. When I was on these teams, I never could beat my old team. It was weird. It was always so weird to come to Dallas and get your ass kicked every time. And then, be in Dallas and
getting your ass kicked every time.
Get your ass kicked by Green Bay.
I think they've lost 5 in a row since Dak's rookie year in 2016.
That was a hell of a game. That was the year Dak won at Green Bay and in Pittsburgh. Like to challenge a rookie quarterback to be able to do that.
I thought he was going to break the Cowboy curse, just single-handedly being that special.
Yeah. But here we are. Green Bay comes in this game. Guys, what you need to know about this one, what you do need to know about this one is, once again, you've got an offensive line that's compromised. It's compromised at a couple of different spots. We talked about with Zach Tom and his oblique injury and what he's dealing with, and Aaron Banks with the groin injury. So now you're talking about replacements. You're talking about Jordan Morgan. Did I say groin wrong again?
No, I love the time just when you say groin.
I say it wrong every single time.
It makes me smile.
I say it
brightens
wrong
my day.
Every time.
I like it when you talk about errors in baseball.
Errors.
Hey, you did it.
I say that wrong?
You nailed it.
Nailed it that time.
Yeah, I had to think about that one.
Yeah, how's Morgan doing?
I'll tell you what, Morgan is a guy that against the Commanders, he was playing left guard, and against the Cleveland Browns, he was your right tackle.
What was he better at? Tackle?
I think he was better at tackle than he was at guard.
I think I had remembered the Cowboys viewed him as a guard.
Yeah.
But I did like him as a tackle.
Well, Jonathan Morgan is an athlete, but he will struggle a little bit. The guy that absolutely struggles the most.
Rashid.
No.
Really?
It's not Rashid Walker?
Walker struggles. They're if you look at metrics, him and Belton, they're averaging about
Anthony Belton, NC State. That's a heavy-footed guy.
Yeah, they're averaging about roughly about 12% pressure rates. They're the two. But
Belton's Tom's replacement.
Yeah. I kind of feel like that Walker, he's almost got an element of like steel to his game, where he's like kind of a good athlete, but kind of moving all over the place.
A little sloppy.
Kind of that, yeah. Gets beat up on a little bit, gets knocked back some. But to me, I think that Sean Ryan, the right guard. Okay, and this is where I think, because I work with a guy that we all know, Vach Lombardi.
Oh, Vachi Vach.
And Vach thinks that even if the Packer tackles are bad or poor, he doesn't trust your edges to get home against it.
Well, why would you?
But he trusts Solomon Thomas and Osa Odigizua to be able to handle Sean Ryan in this game at the right tackle spot. And Jenkins, right guard, right guard. And then Jenkins, the center.
And Jenkins is I think this is the third offensive line position he's played in Green Bay.
Yeah. And
that guy can play all 5.
And probably not his best. So here we are, guys. Here we are. Cleveland did a great job, but Cleveland's got a whole nother level of defensive players.
Well, you got a Myles Garrett.
Commanders had some success.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? And I was going back because they had 7 sacks against them. Not the Browns, but overall, the 3 games, 7 sacks. There's a trend with this guy. The majority of his sacks happen on second down.
It's weird.
It is kind of weird.
Are they always passing?
Always passing.
So that's a floor tell.
It's kind of like if you look at where it is, it's like 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. It's kind of like they're trying to okay, let's see if we can get this. We can convert get a first down on second down is what they're doing. But second down seems to be the problem where this quarterback has the most issues. All right, here's my thought about this quarterback, by the way. It's one of those guys that as talented as he is, and he can run, but I don't know how much he's going to try and run against you. But he is a guy that his footwork in the pocket is all over the place. So if you get him moving around and get his feet kind of off platform a little bit, he's going to make a poor throw. He's going to be either high or he'll ground the ball to you.
Get a little bit erratic.
Yeah, he gets a little bit erratic when he will throw the ball into some of the weirdest spots. Like all of a sudden there's like he's under pressure and he's not even looking to his left and he just throws the ball. You're playing the Commanders. And he just throws the ball to the left thinking somebody's out there. And it should have been picked off. And like there's nobody there.
That's what they're going to have to take advantage of if they want a chance in this game. They are going to have to figure out a way to get turnovers, something they talked about all off season, and I think they have one to show for it right now.
They have one, and that was another thing for Flus. I mean, if you looked back at his track record, he had a top 10 takeaway defense every year as a DC. So I am just praying if this season will turn around. Like even when their defenses were bad, Ryan, we talked about that in preseason. In 14 and 16, they lived off of turnovers. And right now, if this defense is going to be as bad as they are talent-wise, that's their only chance to survive is find a way to get takeaways.
Yeah, this guy, the play-action game has been really, really good for him. The zone coverage stuff has been really, really good for this guy, too. Doesn't have any touchdowns, doesn't have any interceptions, but his numbers against zone coverage this year have been almost like Dak Prescott's numbers when it comes to play action pass. Been damn near perfect.
Chunk plays. And
yeah. So you got to be ready. I mean, I go into this game thinking if you play zone coverage against this guy, you're playing right into his wheelhouse. You know, I think that I think that John Owning had some great ideas. I would even think about this idea too coming up because I don't think Elam's going to start. Okay,
good.
But I would think about Elam. Being a guy that maybe you use against these tight ends.
Oh, okay.
Tucker Kraft.
Against Kraft. And
they got three guys they'll throw it to.
Yeah,
Kraft and Dobbs, I think, have been their most targeted players.
Right. But Kraft, this is where they get you. This is where the Packers get you. You're watching their tape, and they give you the illusion that they're keeping guys in the block.
Oh, they're great.
Oh, and then they spill out with the delay.
And they spill.
Well, remember that 2023 wildcard game?
Yeah.
The touchdown to I think it was Musgrave.
Yeah.
And he's wide open.
Yes.
They led you believe that they're playing 12 personnel. They'll motion, and the inline guy, the guy on the line of scrimmage, will block for 2 counts and then release. So they give you that illusion that, oh no, we're going to max protect this thing, and then they sneak a tight end out.
Yeah, that's scary.
And this thing, the way that the Cowboys lose receivers within the secondary, this could be a problem in this game. Mm-hmm. I worry more about their tight ends catching balls than I do Dobbs, Golden, and Wicks. Wicks is playing in the slot quite a bit, and I wonder if they're going to keep Stewart in the slot. I would too. I would keep Stewart in the slot, but I would think about using Elam. And if they played 7 snaps a dime, the 6 defensive backs against the Packers didn't have very good success against that because it was kind of muddying things up.
Yeah.
For Love to have to read. But I would consider the extra dime player to be the guy that when you're in a situation with third down, we play dime and we put Elam over the top of Tucker or Kraft.
I like that. Yeah, because you can't trust these safeties or these linebackers.
No. Just cover him.
Sure not the linebackers.
Put a man, go man for man on him. Elam's got the size to be able to handle him. Now, he tackle. The one thing that Kraft gets you is like run after catch.
Mm-hmm. Elam does tackle.
So he'll tackle. He will tackle. He's a willing tackle. But I would consider using him. God, this is when you need Jordan Lewis in a game. This is a Jordan Lewis moment.
Maybe we can get a celebrity shot this week.
Yeah.
Goodell?
Hey, Jacksonville.
Come on,
Do you
bro.
mind just for one game?
Just
It's good for the league,
we're
right?
just borrowing.
It's good for the league.
But this Packer team, the wide receivers, I think, are good. They're, the injuries have hurt them a little bit. The offensive line at a couple spots is suspect. And the tight ends, I think you got to cover these guys up. You almost have to play man for man. I would think about putting Elam over there and making that happen in a dime package situation.
It's interesting that the run game doesn't jump out to you too much.
No,
and
they've struggled
What
with
about the
Jacobs.
screen game? I'm thinking about that DeAndre Swift screen where it's just easy money. Is LaFleur licking his chops after seeing something like that?
They're going to run screen package stuff, but to me, I worry, like I say, about a couple of the downfield shots. I don't know how much they're if somehow, some way, Flus gets a blitz package going, or they get some, or they maybe win some one-on-one battles with this line. I think they can handle things. I just really, really, really worry about Tucker Kraft, Musgrave, and then John Fitzpatrick in this game. The three tight ends scare me in this with how they get these guys open with regularity.
Very good, Brian. Fantastic stuff. The Packers scored 27 points against Detroit and Washington and winning those games at 10 against Cleveland. So that puts them in the low 20s in points per game. And now it makes sense. Struggling to cover, don't have the weapons, not a dominant running game. Maybe there is hope for the Cowboys if they could find a way to get.
We're going to do it. We're going to beat them, Brian.
Strange lady, man. Woo! Strange lady.
The upset, Gavin. We're back.
Strange lady football.
That's the mantra for this week, the Strange Lady game.
Strange lady football.
Just speak it into existence.
I am.